Hey, we're back live. I'm John Marshall. I'm the owner of Suncoast NPI. I've got not one, but two realtors sitting next to me, and we're a seat-specific referral networking organization, so they can never sit together in our chapters, dude. This is like mind blown. And so we have Bobby Pellini with Berkshire Hathaway. Look, these guys love each other too, because I know they have abundance mindset. Yeah, and I've just been put in my ear that I have the wrong haircut. Let's do a shave real quick. I'm ready to do it right now. We'll go bald. Hey, you guys are a delight. So the reason we're sitting here today, and I didn't introduce you. I'm sorry. Ben Koch and I with Mangrove Realty, and the reason we're sitting here today, this kind of came up. You know, we talk about CAIs, right? A crazy ass idea, and a crazy ass idea. We like to do crazy ass ideas and think about it. If it's legal and morally acceptable to make our chapter, our organization, our individual self better, we are willing to try anything once, right, guys?
Absolutely.
So this came up. We were having a meeting on Monday, and the reason we're sitting here now is because we're talking about how do we grow NPI? How do we grow Suncoast NPI? How do we hashtag free meal and get more people in there? And even not beyond that, even take a step back. What's the why? Why should people even think about this? So you guys volunteered, like, I'm going to come tell about my experience and talk about just some of my pearls of wisdom. So let me just throw out a softball question. What are some of the problems that you guys see with traditional advertising and marketing today? And I'll let you guys ping pong it.
Want me to take it?
Start it off. Bobby away.
Absolutely.
Bobby Pellini.
Thank you, sir. Well, to me, I start looking at it like a consumer. What do you see out there for things that you want to buy and do and have? It's a lot of noise. It's advertising and lights and flyers and brochures and coupons, and they're everywhere. And if you happen to grab one and patronize that person or that store, they just got lucky, really. It's oversaturated, it's noisy, and even when you get referrals on social networking, you're really not getting a real referral, because if it's coming from a stranger, then how do you know the know, like, and trust thing?
Right.
So the thing is cutting through the noise, and that's what NPI does. It strengthens relationships and lets people make good decisions for good reasons, and that's another reason why our success is so great. What about you?
I mean, I'm going to play right off the distinction between a referral and a lead.
Please.
I've been in real estate for 10 years now. I don't know, maybe I get 40, 50 leads a week that come across my desk.
Yep.
And I put their value right around here, just above table level. But then from groups like this, like my NPI chapter, Bobby and I are both presidents in different NPI chapters. And when I get a referral, my conversion rate's maybe 80, 90%. A referral comes in, it's a warm referral, it's a warm handshake, it's somebody that's looking for help, it's somebody that I know I can help and I can provide great service. So the question is, are you a business owner? Do you want a pile of garbage leads? Or do you want a referral that you think you can actually help them and close some business together?
Yeah, well said. Well said. That's awesome. And these guys are rock stars. I mean, they're the epitome of what we're looking at as we grow our organization, right? Seat specific, so rock stars in the categories, and right here, and Servant's Heart. You guys are here today to talk about this. So thank you very much. How about this? Do you want to go down a little bit, maybe peel that onion back just a layer or two on how Suncoast NBI helps avoid some of those other traditional business owners, what problems traditional business owners deal with?
Well, it kind of goes off of what Ben was saying, because half the time that a professional meets a client, they're spending the time selling themselves.
Right.
It's a pitch, and this is why I'm so great, and just trust me, and is there really proof? No, there isn't, unless somebody you really know, like, trust, love, is referring that person. So why waste your time always selling yourself, exhausting yourself, when you can own relationships with people and they do it for you? So you're exponentially exposing yourself to other people in a way that makes you not have to sell yourself, but you're getting the job done, and you're focusing on doing your craft correctly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you want to add anything there?
He's
no
the nail on the head right there.
Yeah, and the word I love there, Bobby, was exponential, right? The exponential growth. I mean, how else can you duplicate yourself? You know, duplicate your sales team. So with that said, so a lot of people are busy. I'm too busy. I can't do this. So what would you say to a business professional out there that says they're just too busy to join Suncoast NPI?
Can I steal this one? I'm going to jump right in here.
Please.
Everybody here that's been in investment, you know the market. Anything you do in your business, you look at your ROI. What's your return on investment? And I'm going to modify that, and this is the biggest difference in my business model, is ROIT for time. It's capital T. It should be the only capital letter in that calculation. And if you can't make time to get referrals versus leads, you're never going to grow your business because you're valuing things wrong. If you have got to be able to make time. You're going to eat lunch anyways. You're going to eat breakfast anyways. You might as well sit down with 20 other business owners that are looking to grow as well, have the same mindset, and want to share referrals with you. In my opinion, it's not only the best money you can spend, but it is head and shoulders the best time you can spend.
That's awesome. You want to go there at all?
Yeah, and to me,
Thank you, Ben.
busy is a 4-letter word, right? Somebody told me once, I call it being under Satan's yoke. Like, busy is a bad thing. You want to be intentional, and we all have 24 hours in a day, right? And we happen to be top producers, very successful. So where do we find the time? And it just reminds me of a simple fact that it's like a rocking chair. You can get yourself all busy and find excuses and other things to do, and you feel like you're going somewhere, but you're really not. So the thing is, the great tragedy in life is not that you do something wrong, or you do the right thing wrong or the wrong thing right. It's that you're often doing things really well that need not be done at all. You know, so you're wasting time. You get lost in your own fog, and time goes by, 10 years go by, and you wonder, those people might wonder why they're still in the same spot. So use your time wisely, prioritize your day, do things that are effective, and talk about things that matter to people who care, and you can do that.
That's the best
awesome.
metaphor I've heard. You're in a rocking chair, you're not going anywhere. You're moving fast, but you're not going anywhere.
I didn't make it up. Classic. Thank you.
I did. I'm taking it. Hey, so if I have, what do we get past that, right? So like I'm leaning in, I'm like, okay, this sounds good. If I have time to go, so we got over that hurdle, let's say, how am I going to find the time to find people to send to the other members?
That sounds like what I've heard when I'm talking to people who are considering joining. They're thinking it's like another job. It's like a concern or a fear, but they're forgetting the exponential factor or the relationship factor, and it's really duplication. It's synergistic, so you're not getting another job. You're actually the 20 people that know, like, trust, and love you in that group. As they go doing their thing, the law of attraction kicks in. Somebody's just going to say, do you happen to know anyone that you trust to sell a house? And, oh, by the way, this person. But simultaneously to all 20 of those people being your advocates, just as they go, not cold calling both for you and for them, you're also getting the resources of 20 different people. So when someone hires you, they're also hiring 20 other people to help solve their problems that may not be in line with exactly what you do. So there's absolutely no reason to think or fear that you have to do other people's jobs and try to get them referrals and just hope they give them to you. Just kind of start with where you are, with what you have, and the rest will take care of itself.
That's awesome.
I think that's well said. That's exactly it. I mean, in our seat right here, it's so easy. I get clients that are relocating. I get, right now, 2 of my favorite clients that came down from Toronto. I don't think they know very many people. So they come down, they need an interior decorator, they need lawn care, they need pool care, they need a handyman, or they need a general contractor that want to add that porch in the back. All of a sudden, I'm not out hunting for those referrals. I've got clients that I consider friends now that are just coming down from Canada. They need those resources. So A, it makes me look better as a resource. And B, now I'm helping people, and I'm helping everybody in my group with referrals as well. So the wheel spins.
Right. And then with that, I mean, we don't just accept anybody, right? You can't just stroke a check and be a member at MPI. Is that right? I don't know. I'm the owner. Is that right?
He says it all the time.
The elite
in our category.
Yeah.
You just guessed we were rock stars, I guess.
No, you guys are. But that's what we do, you know, and that's what we, you know, we'd have a vetting process, and we look to people, to bring in people that truly are rock stars. I think that's the California vernacular in me, or the California trying to live up. But people that are really, really stinking good at what they do, right?
Absolutely.
And then have a servant's heart. Right closely behind it, if not a step ahead of it. Either, because that's a servant's heart, right? How do I give back? How can I give?
I think that plays in the numbers. I know we got a couple slides queued up with some numbers.
We've got like 4 minutes. Do you want to hit some slides here,
Let's
guys?
hit some slides.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go, if you don't mind, to the referral numbers slide. It's slide number 2, Johnny. And we're going to tee up the referral numbers. And if you guys see on the screen, we've got broken out the referrals that were passed. We have broken out the referrals that were closed, as well as the conversion rate for each chapter. And these are 2018 numbers. Do you guys want to talk about this a little bit?
I didn't know we had them queued up. So 2018, these are full numbers.
Yes.
And again, I'm going to take people not from column 1 referrals, but to column 3 closed percentage.
Yeah.
Again, we're going back to marketing. If you're spending money on direct mailers, do they work? Absolutely. What's the conversion rate? Optimistically, 4%.
Yeah.
What's my conversion rate on referrals that I get out of a chapter? Over 50%. There's your ROIT right there.
Yeah, agreed. You want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean look
what's-
at it's quality versus quantity is what we've always said. We are rock stars in our category, and I don't think I haven't closed a referral that has been sent to me from NPI members. And a lot of people would say if they want to join, maybe they've heard of other networking groups
Right.
with big numbers, like 50 people. But it's not so much the quantity, it's the quality.
Right.
Look, for example, NPI in general. Remember Chris Mills? We already had a transaction together. So talk about power in
Oh, yeah.
numbers. Look how that works. A client of mine is also an NPI member. We list his property. Lo and behold, we have the open house. Buyers are there. And who calls me to submit an offer but my man Ben right here. So here you have one house being sold, and all 3 people involved except for his buyer are NPI members. And that wasn't staged. So
awesome.
we are being a rock star in that category
Yeah.
is really how that happened. So that kind of proves to me that we do have a high quality, and it's not so much about quantity. I don't remember having a deal with any other networking type of person. So
That's really cool.
it's something to be proud of.
Yeah. So we have like a minute and a half.
Let's knock out some more slides.
Let's do another slide. Let's do the next slide, Mr. Gasson, please. Slide 3, which is the referral value slide. So again, we talked about this earlier. Actually, I mentioned it earlier. Referrals, 1,869 referrals, and then the total dollar value was a little bit over, pushing 1.9 million. Right, and I think that again, these are all 2018 numbers, and we track them every week. So we have them for Q1. We'll have Q1 next week, Q1 2019.
Yeah, great.
But I think I'll just tee this up, and I'll let you guys take it where you want. Those are real dollars. It's not you selling a $10 million house and we're putting up a value of $10 million. No, we're talking about money in the pocket. Right?
Yeah,
Fair.
this is,
And that's what we want to do. That's your ROI and ROI. Those are legit numbers that you can take and spend and do your bathroom addition in your home and go, make this place a better place to work, live, and play by go dispersing some funds. We got a minute. You guys talk about this. I'm
Bob, you
sorry.
want to do your numbers? I know my numbers off the bat. 2018, the chapter meant to me closed
To you
business
personally?
referrals. Me personally, $29,000.
$29K.
So realtors sitting
Nice.
out there, or viewers out there, looking at a group, what would $29,000 in income do for your business next year? That's what I say. For me, it's a no-brainer. I do a lot as a realtor to grow my business and invest, but NPI, hands down, the best ROIT that I have.
Gotcha.
I don't know my exact numbers. I'm not really a numbers guy, but I know it's over 50,000. So
Wow.
$50,000 in 1 year. It's
making
a
me look
blessing
bad.
because there's a lot of people in the world that don't make that in a year.
I'm going to make a note.
Especially this guy collecting membership.
We got
checks.
NPI
Plus his
membership
dues.
fees
You
are
love people.
going up.
Yeah, exactly. They should. They absolutely should. It's the value's there.
That's all we
Good
don't do is
gracious.
provide value for everybody. And that's what, if I can provide a value for you and get rock stars, I mean, I don't want you guys to go. We have 10 seconds. What do you guys want to close with?
Bobby, take it away.
Well, I always say start with who you are, with what you have. Tony Shea, owner of Zappos, says
Close it.
do more with less.
Do more with
more with
less.
less.
Sun
Thank
Coast
you so much.
NPI. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.